Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and four dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's great at talking himself up and making his dreams sound big, but when it comes to steady work, he doesn't always follow through. He'll have moments of excitement and try new things, but he often loses interest or gets upset if things aren't easy or quick. If you want someone who steadily grows and reaches his goals, he's likely to disappoint you.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to break down more than bounce back. He feels things strongly and can get upset or angry quickly if things don't go his way. It's easy for him to lose hope or motivation when he faces setbacks.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He's polite and caring when he's in a good mood, so some people might find him nice and easy to talk to. But because his temper can flare up quickly, he gets into arguments or emotional outbursts if things aren't going his way. So, yes, he can clash with people more often than he should, even if he tries to be good hearted at first.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine in your career, he will most likely be happy for you and show genuine pride in your achievements. He cares deeply and wants to see you succeed, and he will express his support openly, sometimes with lots of excitement. You can expect encouragement and kindness rather than insecurity or resentment from him.
What if you start earning more than him?
He may feel a bit sad about his own situation if you earn more, especially on days when work is hard for him. But he isn't the type to hold a grudge or secretly resent you. He will be honest about his feelings if you ask, and he will still want to see you do well.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He doesn't pay much attention to the details, so he's more likely to spend without thinking things through. If something catches his eye or he feels excited in the moment, he might buy it without worrying about the long term plan. It's not that he means harm, but he's just not naturally careful with money.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's likely to get carried away and spend as if he has more than he actually does. Sometimes he wants to impress people or just enjoy the moment. So he might buy things or make plans that stretch his budget. It's not always about showing off, but more about getting caught up in excitement or wanting to feel good.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, both with his money and his heart. If someone needs help, he'll step in quickly, offering support or even sharing what he has, sometimes without thinking twice. Being generous comes naturally to him, and he likes making others feel happy or cared for.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and honest about money. He doesn't hide things or play games. If there's a problem, he'll tell you. And if he's spent on something, he's likely to share it with you without trying to cover up. He doesn't have the patience or interest to be secretive or controlling.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He truly believes that housework should be shared. He cares about fairness and is kind hearted. So he won't expect you to do everything by yourself. If you ask for help, he'll step in, wanting both of you to share the load and enjoy your home together.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually pitch in and help with chores and diapers, not just stand around watching or telling you what to do. When he's in a good mood, he jumps right in with energy and is happy to be part of things at home. He wants to be involved and truly cares about making shared tasks feel like a team effort, not a one sided job.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does try to understand your side, especially when he's calm and feeling close to you. He's caring and wants you to feel heard, so he'll listen and make an effort to see where you're coming from. Most of the time, his warmth comes through, and you'll find him wanting to work things out together.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, his emotions can get the better of him and he might say hurtful things or act a bit aggressive. He's not always able to hold back sharp words or strong reactions, especially if he feels upset or misunderstood. The good thing is, he doesn't stay angry for long and often regrets what he said once he calms down.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he is the kind of man who can get angry very quickly. Small things might upset him, and his mood can change before you even see it coming. This isn't just a small flaw. You should not ignore it because quick tempers often lead to harsh words, fights, and stress at home.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He does have it in him to say sorry and take responsibility, especially when he's calmed down after an argument. While he might react strongly in the moment or even try to blame you out of frustration, his caring nature usually brings him back to apologize and make things right. But over time, you will see him trying to do the right thing.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries when you say no. He genuinely cares about how you feel and doesn't want to hurt you. So if you set clear limits, he'll listen, even if he feels disappointed or emotional at first. Sometimes his mood swings can make him react quickly, but deep inside, he understands the importance of respecting your wishes. If you speak openly and firmly, he will back off and give you space.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he might sometimes take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. His feelings can be easily hurt and he may feel sad or withdrawn, thinking it's about him even when it's not. With kind words and reassurance, he usually understands it's not a rejection of him.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values emotional closeness and wants you to feel safe with him, not scared that your secrets or shared experiences will ever be used against you. He believes in keeping what happens between you both private and special.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He tends to be faithful as he deeply values closeness and emotional connection in a relationship. When he feels cared for and loved, he's not easily drawn away by other women. His heart and attention stay with you. You can trust him to stay loyal, especially if you keep your bond strong and open.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not the over possessive type. He trusts you and wants you to have your own space and friendships. His caring nature is stronger than any urge to control.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a hidden sign of a controlling personality. He genuinely cares about your well being and wants you to feel safe and happy. But he doesn't try to control what you do or who you see. With him, protection comes with kindness and respect, not with demands or control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and truly wants to be involved with raising the kids. He doesn't believe that it's just your job. He wants to play, teach, and care for them alongside you. He values working together and being a real partner in everything to do with parenting.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he might lose his temper and react quickly rather than staying calm. His emotions can run high, so he may raise his voice or show frustration in the moment. Afterward, he's likely to feel bad and make up for it with hugs or kind words.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He values your happiness and wants to see you shine in every part of your life, not just at home with the kids. He won't expect you to lose yourself or give up your own life just for your role as a mother.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would suddenly ask you to quit your career after having a child. His support for you is genuine. He truly wants you to be happy and successful. Whether as a mother or in your job, you can trust that his support for your career is real and not just for show before marriage or kids.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. When he's around them, he'll show genuine care, listen to their stories, and try to make them feel welcome and respected. Overall, you can expect honest kindness, not just formal manners towards your family. He will try to adjust to your family, making an effort to fit in rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might not always handle it calmly. When tensions rise, he can get emotional or upset quickly, sometimes saying things in the heat of the moment that make the situation more difficult. He means well and wants to protect you, but his strong reactions can add fuel to the fire instead of cooling things down.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the type who is modern with you but expects you to suddenly act like a traditional supportive wife in front of his relatives. He values who you are and doesn't want you to pretend or change yourself just to please others. Even if his family has traditional ways, he won't force you to put on an act or hide your true self.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and stand by your side, not just stay out of it or take their side. Even if the situation is tricky with his family, his main concern is your feelings and making sure you're not alone in the stress. He won't leave you to handle the pressure by yourself. And he's not one to switch sides just to keep peace in the family.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He's not a typical mummy's boy. While he may care for his mother and want to keep her happy, he doesn't blindly follow her wishes or put her above everyone else. In a conflict between you and his mother, he's likely to listen to both sides but will stand by you when it truly matters. You may need to talk to him openly during tough times, but you can trust that he won't just side with his mother at your expense.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he's not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He respects the bond you share and believes that some things should stay just between you both. This is healthy for your relationship as it protects your trust and privacy.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man is a mix of warmth and unpredictability. Most days you'll feel loved, cared for, and supported. He'll bring excitement, affection, and happily include you in both his joys and struggles.